Yeah, reef toga, guys. Let me get my hand out of the way. What's happening? Right, that's where we're at with a test, and that test is for nitrate and ammonia, because Mandy's been cycling the tank. I'll show you. It's made from a sump, an old sump we had knocking about. Obviously we're not using the skimmer yet, that's just placed there ready for when we do need to kick it off. We've got a return pump, octo return pump. We've got that in the return pump section, but we're using the whole section as a sump, if you know what I mean. A bubble baffle there, we've got nothing in it at the minute. We're using a Brightwell Aquatics product that is supposed to be a 7 to 10 day cycle, but I can't see it myself. I think we're on day number 6, and we had to top it up with ammonia and good bacteria yesterday, day before yesterday, because it wasn't showing anything. We've done our calculations. We double checked with the with our local fish shop. You can jump in there if you want, Mandy. Right, because we're using dry rock. This is the first time I've ever cycled a tank without a fish. So we put live Carib sea sand in it for the good bacteria, hoping that would help cycle the tank. And this is our old live rock that's been out in the rain for months. Then it was soaked in RO water, flushed out, hopefully no nitrates in it or very little. And yeah, Mandy's done a bloody good job. Look at this. Let me turn the blue off so you can see the white. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that shimmer. It's just like the sea. I do miss the Kessels, because you don't get that with the Hydras or the Radians. You do a bit, but nothing like that. Some people don't like it. I do. It's part of it. Right, let me put the what we've got in here right now. That's our magnet that we're going to need. Got that on now. Let's give it a little see if we can get it any clearer. I mean, that's bloody clear, that is. No filter socks, no UV. You don't want anything like that when you're cycling a tank. You just want it raw and let nature take its course. But in this case, a bottle of good bacteria and some ammonia. Ammonia chloride. Is it ammonia chloride, man? Anyway, there you go. Done it quickly with a magnet. Look how clear that is. That is lovely. Oh, that's nice just looking at that with nothing in it. Now you can see why it's called a bubble baffle. We usually have a bit of sponge in there. Where's that sponge? Here it is. It's quite a coarse sponge. That usually goes in there, in that bubble baffle, and stops the bubbles coming round into your return chamber, because you usually just have your return pumps in there. One for your main return and one running your UV. Well, we'll be getting the fish very soon. I believe out of the whole collection we have got left the Caribbean blue, the two clowns, the Scopus, the Gem's dead, but the wild yellow's dead. I will replace them, but it's not the point. You know, I had them fish for a long time, got to know their personalities. They were, you know, a bonded troop. Would you call it a troop? A shoal? They weren't a shoal. I know fish shoal, but they weren't shoaling. They were like and it's, you know, established pecking order. There weren't no bullying going on. We had it nice. We had it nice. And we'll get it again. Anyway, that's enough waffling on. I'll keep you updated. And that's everyone, keep taking and be safe. See you later. Whoa.